Hi my loves, hi my darling, welcome to this video. My name is Nicole. Welcome to this video, welcome to this channel. Okay, today in this video I'm just gonna react to what the ex-president of South Africa, Mr. Thabo Mbeki, have said with regard to war in Congo DRC. So I watched his interview or statement or speech, let's just say, that he said war in Congo DRC, the eastern part of the DRC, is about Banyamulenge being Congolese, claiming identification, all kinds of things. And I was pretty shocked to know that such a intelligent man will actually spread a false, information with regard to what the war in the eastern part of the DRC is all about. So then I decided to address the issue. So there's a mountain in the eastern of Congo called Mulenge Mountain. So people who live there are originally from Rwanda. They fled in 1994 with the genocide. So they fled and they came as refugees. They came to seek asylum in Congo DRC. The ex-president of Congo, which was President Mobutu, did welcome them. So he made a mistake of not having to disarm them. So when he welcomed people from Rwanda who fled to Congo due to genocide, he welcomed them fully armed, those men and women and stuff. So he didn't disarm them because he never thought, as they came into the country as asylum seekers, they will one day kind of start claiming lands or start creating trouble in the eastern part of Congo. He never thought that. He thought of them as being asylum seekers or refugees and just African brothers and sisters, so that's why he allowed them to settle or to stay in the eastern part of Congo. So there's a mountain called Mulenge Mountain. Obviously Banyamulenge are people that lives in there, so nobody really cares about them. They can live on top of the mountain, they can come down, they can live wherever they want in that region, or even move to the capital city. Nobody really cares about them. As a matter of fact, we have had Congo DRC have had politicians or authority that were actually of Banyamulenge side, which originate from Rwanda. They came as asylum seekers, as refugees, and settle, and then so but before I give the real reason of the war in the Congo DRC, just think of it. If you are a South African, for instance, South Africa is currently like having the largest backload on refugees, and asylum seekers, like applications and then everything. So imagine if you are a South African citizen, you have received maybe refugees from Somalia, for instance, or from Congo. You have hosted them, you provide them with ABC, they live. Okay, so it's like you are a South African person, and then you have received refugees and asylum seekers, for instance, from Ethiopia or Somalia, for instance, and years later they start claiming lands as if they were Xhosa from Eastern Cape or Zulu from Johannesburg. How will you feel about it? They can get their citizenship, they can peacefully live and everything, but to claim lands after you have been a refugee and or an asylum seeker in people's country for years, I think it's crazy business. I don't know how you guys think about it, but I think it's crazy business. It's disrespectful to the hosting, to the country that has hosted you when you are seeking asylum or a refugee. So that's just not my topic. So there's war in the DRC. Why? Because when the previous president who was killed, Laurent Desire Kabila, you see, when he came to power, he brought Rwanda soldiers with him. So he got help from Rwanda and Uganda. So they came to Congo and then everything, and then they took over President Mobutu and everything. So after that, after he was killed, then they put Joseph Kabila. Joseph Kabila is not a Congolese. That guy is from Rwanda. He has never loved Congo. He destroyed Congo for 18 years. So his leadership or whatever mandate he had, for me, it's a time where the devil visited Congo DRC for 18 years because of all the murder. He killed people. You have no business, no idea, sorry. So, and then because of you know, him being put in there by European people, or you know, by the West, because they wanted the puppet, you see, to control, you know, so that they can keep looting minerals and from Congo DRC, and then funding, you know, the war in the eastern part of the DRC, because they want the minerals, they want power, they want control, kinds of things. So the fact that Rwanda's soldiers have helped them, you know, to overthrow Mobutu and take over, and then they were killed during those encounters. So they had a meeting with Kagame, which is the president of Rwanda, who has asked Congo DRC to pay an amount of $64 million every single month to him, to Kigali's regime, to Paul Kagame. So, except that, they ask to be in charge of the country's defense system, the Congo DRC's defense system. They also ask to be in charge of Congo's army. You see, defense system, army. So that's what is about, you see. So they did have a meeting, I think, in Sun City, that also discussed all the mining that's supposed to be given to Rwanda, to Paul Kagame, all kinds of things. So Joseph Kabila, not being Congolese, he didn't have a problem, because all he wanted was power. And Kagame was like, you want power, is fine, I will help you to stay there with my Rwandan soldiers, but in return you have to give me those $64 million. A big deal that they signed, you know, on the 23rd of March between Rwanda and Kabila, Joseph Kabila, who is a Rwandan as well, is not a Congolese, never have been Congolese, and became the president of Congo DRC by mistake. It was such a huge mistake. But of course, European Union, of course, you get your West, all these leaders wanted him there because they wanted an African puppet, someone they can manipulate, dictate, in order to be able to maintain the control over Congolese mining, you know, to continue to make themselves rich and build their country, like it has been the case for 18 years that Joseph Kabila was a president in Congo by mistake. So yeah, so each and every time that Rwanda, Paul Kagame will want money, he will send his troops, Rwanda's troops, into the eastern part of Congo DRC as rebels, and they will always try to do what they know best, which is to kill men, to enroll children into the army, to rape women, to loot the minerals and everything. So that's what they would do. So whenever Kabila, one of them, of course, will see that, he will always make sure they get the payment. Once he gives them more mining regions, once he make those payment of $64 million into Kagame's account, that's when you will hear that it's the end of rebels movement or war in the eastern part of Congo. So for 18 years, Congo has been going through like a temporary peace. Like they will attack, and then Kabila will give them that money, they will attack. It's like someone who has your naked pictures, you see, to understand what has been going on in Congo. Like someone has your nude pictures. Like whenever that person wants money from you, will always say, oh, I'm gonna release those pictures. Then you're like shaking, please don't release. You pay money, they leave. Years later they appear again. I'm gonna release. War in Congo DRC is not about Banyamulenge, all this kind of lies. It's not about that. It is really about mining and mining. Kagame with his friend Museveni, Uganda and Rwanda are the one really creating all of this. They want to continue to receive money from Congolese government. You know, we're talking about $64 million every month. They want to take over or to continue looting the minerals, because Felix Tshisekedi, which is the president of DR Congo, has taken over the mining that Kagame was Rwanda was using. That's actually what led to the 2025 breakout, but I can do a separate video on that one. So the war is about mining. So having President Thabo Mbeki, ex-president of South Africa, saying that it is about Banyamulenge, they want, no, that is nonsense. And I can never believe that Mr. Thabo Mbeki doesn't know. I think he knows. He just chooses to defend Kagame. Just from January to Feb of 2025, Congolese has lost about 11,000 of people. 11,000 of people killed. Women have been raped. Children have been enrolled into the army. Minerals being looted. People are suffering and crying. 11,000 just this year of 2025. So if someone comes to South Africa, kill 11,000 of South Africa, are you still going to be on that person's side? I have seen on News 17 South African soldiers that were killed. I saw Malema saying, oh no, send our soldier back. Everybody, or not everybody, most of people were like, send our soldiers back. 17 died. What about 11,000 just between January and February 2025? 11,000. All the rape, all the murder. But you're still standing with Kagame. That man is a murderer. He is a murderer. Defending, saying this war is about Banyamulenge. That's crap. That's not the truth. I can never underestimate him by saying that he doesn't know what war in the DRC is all about. It's about Tutsi supremacy over Bantu. That's why, Kagame is a Tutsi. He wants to show like Tutsi are powerful, He wants to dominate, he wants to control, he wants money, he wants power. That's all about. So war is about minerals. They want to be in charge of the country's defense system, the army system. That's why even the Congolese army is struggling to win the war, because there's a lot of infiltration. A lot of the leaders within the Congolese armies are Rwandan, because Joseph Kabila put them there, because he is not Congolese, he has never been, he's actually Rwandan. A lot of infiltration in the army. You see, that's why those soldiers cannot even fight or defend the country, because the majority of them, especially the leaders in the army, are not Congolese, they're from Rwanda. People are suffering, people are dying, and you are defending Kagame, really? The murderer? You defending Kagame, really? Saying it's a Banyamulenge? No. You see what they do? They pick a group of rebels, because those soldiers are fully armed, they're well equipped. And they will pick a Congolese person that is corrupted, they will put him there in charge of the group army to portray as if it's a Congolese people movement. But check those soldiers who are killing, who are shooting on people, who are raping. They are always from Rwanda, always from Uganda. Museveni and Kagame, the two puppets of the West that are in charge of the war in the eastern part of the DRC due to minerals, which is money, power. That's what war is all about. So I just wanted to address, what the Thabo Mbeki said, just so that people don't think war is about Banyamulenge. No, that's nonsense. That lies is really not okay. It is about minerals. Nobody cares about the Banyamulenge. There are refugees that came from Rwanda. They can stay on top of the mountain. They can come down. They can move around the country. They are not the problem. The problem is Rwanda troops that are in the eastern part of Congo, that is looting, that is killing, that is creating troubles. That is the problem. That's why if you watch even international media, all of them are telling to Kagame and Rwanda, withdraw from Congolese soil. Withdraw. Why all of them are not saying, oh, Banyamulenge, but why are they not saying that? They're telling Rwanda, take your soldiers back, withdraw, respect the integrity of Congolese borders, respect, take your soldier home. That's what they're saying. So I just wanted to clarify this. And yeah, this is my stuff. I love you so much. I'm Nicole. Thanks for watching, and I will definitely see you on my next upload. I just hope you have a better understanding or an idea of what is going on in the eastern part of Congo. This has been going on for 30 years, but I think this is the last straw, because enough is enough. Millions of deaths and lots of cases of rape, of children being killed, people being displaced, foreigners, refugees in people's country. Congolese are refugees in people's country, like almost everywhere. It is very hectic, and this has to stop. Kagame has to be stopped. Museveni has to be stopped, and the other puppets from Kenya, what is them, Ruto, helping them. He also has to be stopped. Those African leaders that are receiving money, compromising the happiness of the people to feed the West, those leaders need to be stopped. You cannot stand with them. You must call them out. Call them out. Because we need peace in this continent of Africa. We need peace in the eastern part of Congo. We need peace. We don't want war. We don't want this to continue. And Rwanda and Uganda, they have to withdraw from Congolese soil. The soldiers, they have to leave. They're looting every day. They're taking people's cars, taking it to Rwanda. They're taking even those engines that they use, equipment to build road. Everything is going to Rwanda. And they're bringing their people to come and occupy houses in Bukavu and Goma and other cities they've taken over. And you will sit, you talking about Banyamulenge wanting an identity. These refugees that came from Rwanda after the genocide, really? No, come on. Then one day also be ready to see people from Somalia claiming land in South Africa. Refugees from Somalia 10, 30 years later, they must also be claiming lands in South Africa, as if they are Xhosa from Eastern Cape or Zulu from Gauteng or from KwaZulu-Natal. This is crazy. So I hope you understand what war is all about. If you have any question, I'll meet you in the comments down below. I love you so much, but I have to leave you. I will see you on my next upload. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.